What is good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today we are back on the road to #1 in the world on Geoguessr Duels, your favorite series. We are currently seated at 265th in the world, and I decided last episode that I'll allow myself to move for one round per game. So it's highly tactical stuff now, and I just pressed Duels and nothing happened. Okay, we're good. Interesting new screen, but okay, here we are against Spaceboy, who is our first opponent, and it looks like a fairly rural round here today. I think Mongolia, but I'm not entirely sure. I think we should guess quickly regardless. Ooh, that's ocean, clearly not Mongolia. I don't think moving around will help us that much though, so could it be like Faroe Islands Trekker? I think it's the best thing I can think of here. It definitely kind of looks a bit like the Faroe Islands. Could be like Shetlands as well. I think I do expect it to be kind of in this region here, so I don't think we'll lose too much. But where's the sun, actually? Sun is to the south, so Northern Hemisphere indeed. Oh, I like it. I like it. And it was actually just in Ireland there. Definitely makes sense, but neither of us guess outside of the Faroe Islands, so not really a bad start at all. We can be happy with that result. Next one here, we have tilted long antenna. That's interesting. We got yellow around the crossing signs here. I wonder where this could be. Blue strip on the plate, I think. So I guess Baltic makes most sense here. Seems like we've got a relatively thick yellow, red, like signpost here, like sign thing. I think bollards would also fit for Latvia, so I think I might just try that. It was tilted antenna. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it doesn't feel like Russia, so that should be okay. The kind of checkerboard thing here, I'm not really sure about. But yeah, I'll go for Latvia here. We definitely don't need to move on around like this. It's definitely just Europe and Eastern somewhere. I'll see if I'm right about that. So yeah, it should be Latvia. Yeah, Latvian bollards as well. And it was just nearby Riga there, so not too bad. And we're going to take down a fair few points off Spaceboy there. Good that we took our time, you know, we made a good guess, and we can be happy with that. Okay, South Africa is a country I like to see, especially if it's rural like this, and I would say like North Cape is most likely here, but yeah, it's a bit of a generic round, we have to say that. I would just go somewhere near Kimberley here. I don't really know where there's a lot of Gen 2, but I'll just go a bit south of Kimberley, and it was a bit north of Kimberley instead in Northwest. That's a really hard state to get there on that round, because I feel like it didn't really feel typical Northwest. But we have them almost down to half health here, and we really haven't broken a sweat at all just yet. This one looks like Taiwan, I thought. No, it's actually Thailand. Now, how many... We have a road number there. 434. I think they're kind of fairly organized, so I'll actually look for that. 434, there's 300s there, 200s there, 100s there. So I guess it's further south then. Yeah, I guess it has to be like somewhere down here then. We'll just guess. I didn't really get a southern vibe here, to be honest, but now that I see these rice paddy fields, I do actually kind of understand that. So yeah, I guess that's where we're going to be, and it was actually northern there. Okay, so I forgot that... Okay, that's just the #1. Okay, there are... If you zoom in further, there are more stuff like that. Yeah, did not get the southern vibe at all, but I guess that's fine because we move on to the healing round. It's okay to take a risk on a round like that, and we are here where? In Colombia, which is fine because we're going to regain most of our points here. I kind of feel like this is a bit further north, but I really do get the feeling that clicking bit middle is just better here because it can still be south as well, and it was actually south as well. So we are going to regain 1,000 points there, which is good, and it's not actually that much of a lead as I would have liked, but it's okay. So 1.5 times damage here. Yeah, I really shouldn't have trusted those rounds on a smaller highway like that. This is probably Skopje. Yeah, we have no antenna. I like Skopje here a lot. Now, do we lack any blue strips here? Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Quickly, I guess we should think about what else it can possibly be here. Mountains we should see to the north, which we kind of do. What about Belgrade? Okay. I don't know. That language doesn't feel good. .sk, interesting. Lack of antenna, .sk. That makes more sense, I guess. Flat bit of SK here is probably the best option. It really did feel quite a bit like North Macedonia, but now that I look at these apartment buildings, I really don't think it fits that well. It's actually Košice there, so yeah, not too bad. He goes in Bratislava, which is also understandable. We do a bit more damage, and we're still chilling. Still waiting to see which round we'll move around on, because I basically don't like to do that unless it's a big country or, you know, I just really don't have a good vibe. This should be like Bolivia here, I think. We have no Google car. We have a bluish flag there. Yeah, I really do like Bolivia here, maybe a bit further south or something like that. It really feels the best, doesn't it? I don't really see anything else to guess here, so I'll go Bolivia, and I thought of like Sucre area, but yeah, I'm just gonna hedge around Sucre, Cochabamba area here. Should be fine. Yeah, one thing that is a bit concerning is we have a metal signpost rather than a wooden one here, and you often see wooden. in Bolivia, but yeah, road feels super Bolivian, and it was Cochabamba there, so yeah, knew it should be like one of the two. That area where he clicked is very green, so if you see around as dry as that, it shouldn't be Santa Cruz de la Sierra, or Del Sierra, whatever it's called. 2.5 times damage here, very difficult round NMPZ, but if we look around, left-hand drive here, okay, and yellow road lines. This is very interesting. It doesn't feel typical Malaysia or something. It almost feels like, I don't know, if we're driving left, it feels like, yeah, it feels like Malaysia rather than Indonesia or something. With the yellow line, though, I just don't know what to guess. Okay, this is one way we move. Excellent. This is exactly the type of round where I think it is actually necessary. We got English, which is interesting. What is this here? Oh, what the heck? I guess all this English should... What the hell is this? I don't know, actually. So let's keep going here. Could it even be like Singapore? Like, no. It should be Malaysia. I still think so, but I'm looking for anything that's actually like a concrete clue here. I like to be sure on these kinds of rounds. So here we are at the intersection. We should be in like Sabah. These are Sabah poles. And so I guess that's where we'll go. That was a difficult round. Yellow road lines are surprisingly uncommon in Malaysia, and yeah, this was not easy, especially because I came out and all we're speaking is English, which is must mean there was like quite a lot of tourists around or something like that. It is of course a Sabah pole. He goes in Borneo, so that's actually a pretty good guess, but it's not going to be enough to survive just. So well played to Spaceboy there. I think I would have gone Malaysia, but I don't know if I actually would have gone Sabah. I think I would have maybe hedged a bit in Sarawak or something like that. So yeah, definitely good there. And we come through with a good little win on the first game. Let's continue on here. I'm worried because the play again button has not been working properly today. It's actually given me heebie-jeebies because I hate losing 20 points for nothing. Anyway, and the next one here is against Tarxa. And they are 968 rated, so definitely the type of opponent we should be able to beat if we can move on one round or something like that. And here we go. We are looking at maybe some Serbia-Croatia kind of stuff here. Maybe even, yeah, I don't know. Maybe even Slovenia. I don't know. I think what is best. We do have an antenna. We do have some hills here. Am I missing something obvious? Like, I mean, we don't have any rifts, I'm sure. Yeah. So I guess Croatia makes the most sense here, yeah. But the bollards definitely feel more like Montenegrin or something like that, so it is a bit strange. I guess the best thing to do is probably just click like somewhere here. I could even click in Bosnia to hedge for Serbia in case it's there, but really with the antenna, like it should theoretically just be Croatia, I think. You know, it's actually good to take a little more of a look around here. Palms would indicate more Croatia, I think. So I'll actually switch to here. That should be fine. And it was actually Montenegro deep south on the flattest bit. That's quite incredible. I don't actually know if you get those bollards in Croatia. I kind of stopped thinking too much about bollards. I like learning all the intricacies because there are more useful things. But on a round like that, definitely useful. And we had no rifts as well, which made it extra tough. Okay, next one here. We do look to be somewhere in Czechia, I think, actually. Yeah, Czechia should make the most sense here. I'm actually just going to hedge further east here because, yeah, I'm not really sure where in Czechia I'd put it. I mean, if I was very confident, I'd probably put it, like, yeah, I was going to say all the way west on the border. It definitely feel like, because, like, Czech is one of these countries with, like, mountain border all along the German border there. So, yeah, probably would have been better to go there, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still early days, and so I don't really have to make the best guess I can. I just kind of have to get through to the next phase. And this is somewhere in Philippines, and we don't have the southern style of tuk-tuk, although it does feel like we have a lot of palms, doesn't it? I would kind of click middle here, I think. Middle southern hedge would be fine. I'll go Masbate Island, I think. Yeah, we do see mountains here. We don't see anything like a big mountain range or anything like that we could use to line up. And to be honest, there are so many mountains in Philippines that this middle click feels pretty good to me. But yeah, like the heights of the roofs are interesting here. Okay, it's actually all the way down in Mindanao, which I didn't really think it would be, but here goes in Peru, which, I mean, I can understand, but the green number plate there, guys. The green number plate's not found in too many countries, and yeah. Well, here's another one. Korea's a country where you can see the green ones, but yeah, Philippines is one of the only ones. Do we see one here? No green ones, unfortunately. I would like to have shown one, but it seems like they're all white. And white is the most common. Anywho, what is the phone code here or anything? Doesn't really seem like we have it. Vibes say south, so I'll try it, but yeah, really not sure here. Let's just go there. And it was actually South Busan instead, so a good guess from our opponent. Lets them survive until the healing round here. So obviously we only have 400 points to heal up. As long as we know the continent, we can go immediately there. I'm going to swag on him and go NMPZ here right in for the 5k. If we are going like that, then we'll see a road that lines up here. Why don't we say that we are here? I don't know. We're going to be somewhere in Monaco, though, because this is the Monacan bollard. Is it Monacan? Yeah, I guess it is. I don't think I've ever used that word in my life before. Monacoese? No, I think it's Monacan. But yeah, I've never used that word in my life. It's definitely Monaco, though. Generation 2 only in Monaco as well. Unless there is a few other roads. But did we actually get it? No way. No, it's 1... I thought it said 1 meter, not 1 kilometer. Anyway, that was enough to heal up, obviously. And he gets a decent amount of healing as well. Next one here looks like Sweden, Finland kind of thing here. What are we looking at? Yeah, Finnish crossing sign here. Fairly southern, I want to say, but I don't trust myself too much, so I just click here. It doesn't feel like all the way north, I can say that much, but yeah, Finland's definitely tough. We don't see anything apart from that, so... Oh, Yellowfield in signs also for Finland, so I can imagine our opponent getting decently close here, regardless of their skill level, because that is pretty... Okay, never mind, they go Denmark. So that should be enough to knock him out. There it is. GG to Taxa. Well played. Another 5 points for us, which is really good. And we didn't even have to use our... Oh my gosh, this... Dude, it's actually bugging. I can't believe it. Okay, exactly 1,000 rated player here. I've never seen that before, I don't think. But there we go. Let's see what happens on this round. It's really... The play again button should really have like a confirm or something like that. That would be a great change. Anyway, I think that this one looks like somewhere in Europe, surely. Blue strips on the plates here. So transportes, yeah, it feels like Spanish there. We got wooden poles as well. This could be the type of round we wanted to move on later on, but comprem venem, that feels, okay, yeah, it's an Italian plate here, I think. We don't have blue strips on both sides though. Like, it feels like Italian to me, but I guess it's actually just Spanish. Yeah, I mean, we have an overwhelming number of plates that I would consider Spanish looking here, so I'll just go Madrid. This would definitely be the type of round where I wanted to move around on later, later in the duel, but yeah, as it stands, we don't need to if it's round 1, and we are indeed correct. It's just Barca instead of Madrid though, so that is fine, guys. I'm really pleased with that because we got the right country. We didn't go in Greece or something like that. Not that it would have been easy to go Greece when you have Latin script, but you know what I mean. Could have gone badly. Anyway, next one here looks like Israel, Palestine, something there. It's an interesting round. I think I would opt north here, but I really don't know when it comes to Israel region guessing that well. I feel like I can do Palestine better than Israel, but this is like really European looking housing as well. I mean, of course we have yellow plates all over here, so we know we're right. And it was actually Ramallah, so yeah, that's generally the region that I feel like I get right most often, but there it just felt a bit strange to me. It was like a medium level length antenna as well. Kind of tripping over my words today, but I still can guess where we are, and this one's going to be somewhere in in Netherlands because of the yellow plates, and the Australian-style bollards ends up just being Amsterdam there, so we're both very close, and it's going to be negligible damage. But he has flawless me so far, so obviously we haven't only lost 200 points, but it would be nice to at least gain 1 round back for the moral kind of momentum. So let's see if we can do that here. Feels more Finnish to me. We have a short play. I would say it feels more Finnish. Can easily be Sweden here. We have also like a bit of a yellow band, or is that just the leaves? Because that's something you see in Norway, but yeah, I don't think so. Yellowfield in signs, so definitely Finland or Sweden. I like southern Finland here best, I think. Bit of lag here. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much, but it's okay. Yeah, something about the whole Jules thing it seems to be going a bit slowly today. It could also just be my internet as well, I think, though, which has been acting up a little. And it is just southern Finland there, but again, he's closer, so well played to Betten here. He's definitely better than me. And we head forward to the healing round where we actually do need to heal more than he does, which is kind of rare. So let's see what we end up having here. And it looks like just somewhere in the UK. So I will plonk here. If it's France, we gain full health. If it's Ireland, we gain full health. This is fine. Actually, it's drive, it looks like. So maybe it is France here. Where are we actually? Yeah, it was France, and we're full health. So yeah, did not really consider that too much of a risk. But again, he's pretty close. So a good player in my book so far. This looks like Brazil, which is good for us. Yeah. Okay, where do we want to go here, though? It's actually not that easy of a round. I can't actually tell you if this is more north or south. Road kind of feels like a bit low quality in the way that you often see in like Goiás or Tocantins, so I think I'll go there actually, which is kind of surprising. It wasn't my first thought here, but yeah, I think I would actually just go Goiás here. Like, first thought was northeast, but I don't see any, like, palms in the distance, and, yeah, I just feel like the landscape's not quite right. Ends up being Sao Paulo there, which makes sense. And, finally, no, not finally, he's still closer than us, wow. It kind of looked like we were closer, but no, he's kind of directly above it there in longitude. So, here we are, double damage time. This is somewhere in Cambodia, not a country I'm particularly good at region guessing. Kind of got the feeling this might be somewhere around, like, the big lake, so I might go for it, but yeah, maybe it's just Phnom Penh as well. Actually ends up being all the way south there. Are we finally closer? Yes, finally. Okay, we are not getting flawless by Betten, which makes me very pleased. And we are actually in the lead now, surprisingly, after all that. This one's somewhere in Mexico. I think CDMX right here. Yeah, I really like CDMX right here. This is the type of round where if he's not fast enough, he may not find where this is, because it's kind of baity. But this light is very common in Mexico. Can find it in many other countries too. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. That's a difficult round. He goes Sri Lanka. He sends it before he needs to, and it's 12,000 damage. So Betten goes from hero to 0 there, unfortunately, and we gain 6 points. So I'm sorry to take you below 1,000 points there, my friend, but that's how it goes, and we have to get back up to 1,300, and we haven't even needed to move yet. Really, it's just for when in those tough situations against tough opponents where we really need to sometimes, or I'm just not sure. But anyway, this first one's not one of those rounds. It looks like it's just going to be somewhere in Italy or something like that, I would say. Yeah, where's the second blue strip here? I thought I might see it. Oh, it's Turkey, that's why. And so, if it's Turkey and it gave me European vibes, maybe I should kind of go up in this north section near Bursa or something like that. Can we see anything else that's quite useful here? I mean, phone codes I would like to learn for Turkey, but I actually think they're pretty random over in Turkey. They kind of just change based on the city in a way that's not really learnable. I'm going to keep it there. Maybe southern as well. Yeah, okay, it's southern. I looked this direction for the first time properly and saw like some more southern looking vegetation. The other direction was quite green, so I thought maybe more north. But hey, he had the same thought, so it's not really bad for us. Next one here is Colombia, presumably. I do definitely like Colombia here, and I kind of feel like this is western. Bit risky, maybe. Or southwestern, maybe. I'll go Cali region here. I don't know. Just something about, I want to say, like, this kind of road that's kind of, like, a bit rocky, a bit of red on it. I don't know. I don't really know. Actually, now that I look around, I don't really love the guess. It's just going to be somewhere. And it is actually right there. So he goes all the way down here. That is an exceptionally strange guess. He must be hedging for Brazil there. That's the only way I can make sense of that guess, because he should be the type of player who definitely knows like the difference between, or like which places have coverage. Anyway, no time to dwell on it. This should be Lithuania. Tilted antenna, which we had last time in Latvia. So I guess I might go closer to the Latvia border here, but I'm pretty sure that was Lithuanian language, and it was Estonia. Goodness me. Did I really? He goes Helsinki and gets it. I really misjudged that super hard, and that's kind of embarrassing. But okay, next one here should be gettable based on the bus, I reckon. What does it say? Ooh, so maybe Norwegian bus, I would say. Yeah, Norwegian. But what does it say? From? What does the F stand for? I wonder. Definitely Norway. I actually don't know how far north this is. Like these mountains in the background kind of feel a bit further north. Might have to go like Trondheim region here, I think, but what's the from stand for? I don't, it's certainly nothing I've heard of. Romsdal. Is Romsdal a place? I wonder. I don't know. It probably just means something, to be honest. It's not something I've heard of. I might just go there. Romsdal. Yeah. I mean, I still kind of get the feeling this could be up here, but for, Rumburg? No. For safety's sake, I think I actually go further south here. It feels more right. And to be honest, he may have found something by now. What does it say on the back of the bus? Like, I would have expected this to be more useful, but I think one of these letters stands for the city name, and it's just an abbreviation or an acronym, I mean. So we'll see. We'll see where this ends up being. Where is it? And it is just there. Okay. So, yeah, just in this town here. The M, maybe the FORM, so... Well, I actually can't remember what it was now. Really blanked there, but okay, whatever. I'm kind of tired from playing in the Rainbow tournament last night. You know, I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. Anyway, this one is Sweden or Finland. We don't really have to heal that much, so we just click in the middle, and hopefully he doesn't figure out which one it is. If I was a betting man, I would say Sweden based on all the red houses, but it can just easily be, well, yeah, in southern Finland. So he also has the same thought to do a bit of an ocean hedge. He goes further north, so we go up to full health here. That's the type of round where I may have opted to move around. But okay, this is an interesting one. I mean, this is presumably New Delhi based on the meta that we have on this, but this is the first New Delhi where I've been like, okay, like if I was not playing world map, I probably wouldn't go New Delhi here at all. I don't really think it actually looks that much like there. But according to the meta at the moment, that's where it has to be. And it is, of course, there. And, of course, it is north as well, which just is always the case. But, okay, we lose 2 points there. Hopefully we don't lose this duel eventually by 2 points. That would kind of suck. But, okay, now we're on a very sandy Botswana here. When you see sand like this, should be bots. It's very, like, I definitely like this kind of area here. Although, like, I do struggle with a bit of region guessing in Botswana sometimes. But I definitely like this kind of region here near Kang or something like that. And it ends up being near Gaborone. So yeah, my Botswana woes continue. I thought I was good at the country, but definitely takes a lot more learning. You actually kind of have to learn each road, which is a real bummer. Okay, we may have to move on this one for our trekker. Although, that looks like Mexico, does it not? I think we just go Mexico here. Yeah, that's like a Mayan temple, so South Mexico maybe? Chiapas? I don't know. I'll just go Chiapas. Feels good enough to me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's not Peru. Like, these look to be, like, Mesoamerican ones. Oh, and it is actually North Guat there. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I knew that the Mayans were kind of from southern Mexico, but also Guatemala, of course, so that makes sense. Next one here, and we have a triple damage round, which is looking to be somewhere in Russia, maybe? Crossing sign, it doesn't really feel Russian. Okay, what are we looking at here? Danas Puris. That's strange. We may have to move here. We're 3 times damage. Okay, we move here. Let's check out what's going on down the road. So I thought... What is this? Okay, so we should be somewhere in... Rijeka is somewhere in Croatia here, which is over here. So I guess I'll just go there. We should not be too far away. Yeah, there we are. We're on this peninsula. That's why it can be a very baity area. He also made it to the same sign, but... To be honest, if I was thinking Russia off the bat there, that's probably good that I moved. We continue another day. Now, of course, we can't move, and so we're relying on some good region guessing, but that's okay, I can do that. 3.5 times damage. Feels maybe... I'm actually not too sure where I'd put this, but I'm just going to go central, because I'm not so sure. Just south of Jerusalem somewhere. Ends up being north of Jerusalem. I understand this further south guess there, but something about it didn't feel quite deserty enough to me. So that's 500 points, not bad. Quadruple damage now. It's getting scary. Like, anything can happen here, really. And it's round 11. What are we looking at? Spain again, I would say. Architecture feels good for Spain. Could it be South America? Ooh. Like, the font on the plate feels Spanish as well. Where's sun? Sun's south. I have to trust myself here. Not really sure, actually, where in the country. I'll just go, like, kind of there. I don't really think it's exactly where I clicked, but it kind of covers a lot of the places I think it can be. Could it ever be anywhere else here? I still don't love it 100%, but we'll find out on the crossing sign here, won't we? Yeah, it is definitely Spain, and it's just Madrid, of course. But we're not that far away, so it's going to be significant damage, but nothing too crazy. 2,000 points, nothing we can't come back from. Would have been really bad if we had have gone all the way south or north. Okay, this is good. Something rural with poles, that's what we like to see. And it's going to be Thailand. We have to go fast here. Kind of just like... We just hedge above Bangkok. Can be here, can be out here. Maybe it's more likely to be out there, but I really don't want to die because it's just out here. Maybe a bit further north would have been better. Yeah, it is Tuck, man. That I always click there when it looks like Tuck, but we're going to lose big damage here. 1.8k. Gosh, I went too quick. Now we have to really get lucky here, and this looks good. This looks good. Another rural round comes to our rescue, potentially. UK has to be. I mean, we just go, because he's going to find a sign soon enough that will tell him the side of the road that we're driving on. And what is he looking at here? Ooh, how does this feel okay for South UK? Okay, what's that? Yeah, UK, it is. I feel like our guess is good. No, Jersey, he gets it. It was a very thin road, so that's a... If that's a legit guess, which I assume it is, then that's really good. Well played to the opponent there. 26 points. We're back to where we started the video, but that's okay. Because, well, we kind of got, like, I don't know. I could have probably figured out that Croatian one, because we did have language, but I didn't want to risk it. And ultimately, you're not always going to be able to win no moving. Okay, next one, we are against East German Bear here, who's 1,100 rated plus, and we're starting off in Australia, which I really like. This should be like New South Wales, Queensland kind of border area, I would say. There's probably like place names on that back of that sign, so I'll just go here. New South Wales was my first thought, but the longer I looked at it, the more I saw these like kind of thin trees. I could still be wrong here. Let's check out what we got going on over here. Ooh, this looks a bit different, but it is Queensland, I think. What does it say on these two signs? He'll find these, and yeah, it was just in Brisbane area there. So a really good start to the duel. That's exactly what we like to see. I mean, I wish there was more Australia in the game, because really it is my forte. Next one is round 2. We're driving right. We're in Europe. not my forte, to be fair. And we're somewhere in Austria here, so that's fine. Very epic mountains, so I want to click more West Austria here. Could still be other places as well, but I'm going to trust myself here. Going near Innsbruck feels good to me, I think. Now, yeah, Salzburg area also very possible because I was there when I was on holiday and it looks also quite similar. But I just thought the mountains here were a bit more epic, like quite a few snow-capped ones. And yeah, we were right. An East German bear, despite coming from the European continent, is not able to get closer than me there, which is good. Next one here, round 3, feels like Chile or something like that to me. Could be totally wrong though. Let's take a look around. Okay, not Chile. Short antenna here, and we are looking at what? I mean, I kind of like Czechia. Do I, though? Yeah, I kind of like Czechia here. I don't know. The format of the plate feels a bit Czech to me. But, yeah, I'll just go for it. Wait, hold on. Could it be Baltic? Could be Baltic here. I don't want it to be Baltic, you know. Could just click in the middle of... He'll definitely find stuff. It's not really a Czech house number. Okay, that's not particularly Czech. Could be Slovak, though. Hedge closer there? I don't know. But it doesn't really feel like Slovakian format to the plate. So maybe I'll actually go Poland then. I'll go Poland, hedge it for Baltics. I don't really want him to find exactly where this is. Let's head down the road. It's generation 4 here. Okay, probably just Czechia then, actually. Oh no, maybe it is actually Poland. I don't know. Yeah, was that actually Wrocław there? So not too bad. I didn't actually figure out that it was Poland, but I kind of wanted to hedge, and if it feels like Czechia and the Baltics, maybe it is just Poland, you know? Okay, this time we're going to go north suburbs of okay, no, actually not. It's actually Karachika. I thought it was just India, but it's not. Actually, Lohorka, I think, right? Yeah, Lohorka. Interesting number plate there, green and yellow. Never seen that before. I wonder if that is actually something they do quite often in Pakistan. Now, he should know this if he's a Jules player, which he appears to be, and he is. So it's in north suburbs there that you get that car. Very interesting that they did so little coverage in Pakistan, but they could have done more with this car. It would have been cool. Anyway, next one here. 0.25 times healing, and we should be somewhere in Europe, clearly. We have language, which looks to be New Balkan trans. Okay, good to know. Don't really trust trucks too much, but we should be near Shabak, or Shabats. In where? Probably Croatia or something here? Maybe not. Big blue like sign on the... Lacking a blue strip on some of these. It's interesting. We have shutters on the windows too. I think, actually, like, Croatia probably makes the most sense here, but no antenna, so it should just be Serbia. Yeah, if it kind of looks like Croatia with blue strips, and it is just healing around, so we really didn't need to actually think about it, but it is nice to get it. And Shabats? What has it pronounced? Shabaj? I don't know. Is actually quite a big place, so I really should have recognized that. And my place name knowledge is not very good considering my level. Next one here is Chile, and we had like a round exactly like this before. And was it Santiago or was it Copiapo? I think it was Copiapo. I'm gonna go for it. It's 1.5 times damage. Let's turn me up. Yeah, it was this. This is a repeat. Doesn't world map have 1 million locations? Huh? No, I thought I got it exactly. It's actually just Santiago. Oh my gosh, bro. That's a repeat though. That's like world map has like 1.1 million locations or something. That's a repeat. Wow, crazy. Okay, next one here. We are on some kind of a Finland round, and I probably like further north here. I'm gonna go like here or something. I don't know, it definitely feels Finnish with the yellow field and sign, and then bollards are Finnish as well, but the kind of, I don't know, it's quite a dense forest, so I guess it could be further south, but something about the way that like the trees are quite separated from the road felt a bit further north to me. We'll see if I'm right about that. And it was, actually, all the way further south here. So, man, I'm a little bit tilted about these last few rounds. That is all max south. I can scarcely believe it, but I don't know, I kind of guessed quickly, so whatever. We can still move here. This is pretty simply Czechia, I would say. Actually, Slovak flag there, right? So, yeah. In which case, I would kind of guess up in the mountains somewhere. Yeah, you do get this car in Slovakia, so I don't mind that at all. Yeah, I guess there's no other country's flag that could be that also has this antenna with like the flag on it. So yeah, Slovakia it is. Obviously, our opponent will see this stuff. But we get closer, which is very, very good and stuff indeed. He actually misses the flag, or he just really thought it was up near Trenchin there. So Trenchin, yeah. Next one here, triple damage. This could be Australia. It's probably New Zealand pole actually. Yeah. We could move here. It's definitely like, I think it's South Island, and I think if it's South Island, then it has to be quite south though, because that holy pole is not found much further north. Ooh, but I think this is deep South Island, to be honest. Ooh, slight hills, that's good. Ooh, like the hedges are so South Island. I just have to trust the meta here. Dunedin. South of Dunedin, really, like, it's a bit risky, man, but I have to go for it. Like, the meta says that these holy poles should only be, like, North Island or South Island. And it is South Island, but he knew it. Yeah, I should have just guessed around here, because normally the Gen 4 in New Zealand's around the capitals. But a good guess from him, of course, and he's playing well. I wonder if he found anything. I reckon he probably just knew as well. It's 3.5 times damage here, and we are in Romania, I want to say? Yeah, Romania feels good. Yellow filled in... Okay, this is actually Poland. Wow. Yeah, Polish flag. We'll just go, like, Warsaw then, maybe? Yeah, I'll just go Warsaw. It feels a bit warm, though. Okay, it's just middle of the country. That must have been taken, like, deep in summer. But it's a good guess from our opponent who goes Łódź instead. And, yeah, it's an even duel here, that's for sure. Quadruple damage now. Moving could be an option here. Or we could just go for it. Short antenna. No rifts, but I kind of like Montenegro. I'm going to go for Montenegro, guys. Ooh, is that risky? It's risky indeed, but I want to try it. I just feel like it's Montenegro. I have like a strong feeling here. Let's take a look around here. We still don't see any rifts, which is slightly concerning, but oh man, maybe this was a mistake. Ooh, that feels good, I think. I mean, it's definitely a Balkan language, but where is it actually? It was Montenegro. Wow, good guess from our opponent. He's really been playing well. That is for sure. Like, how has he managed to get that? Like, even moving around, it's not an easy round. So, yeah, 2 really good opponents in a row. 4.5 times damage now. We are in, like, Reykjavik or something? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I've got burnt in the past by doing other things, but I think I'd just go Reykjavik here. Yeah, lacking blue strips as well, so... Oh my gosh, guys. This has not been a stress-free episode so far. If we lose this, it's also bad for our journey, so I have to really pick the round we move on this duel, because I can make it count, but I want to really make sure I make it count. Okay, this could be it. Looks like Germany or something, though, doesn't it? Ooh, Generation 2 at a palace. Oh my gosh, bro. What does that say? French language, maybe? Oh my gosh, no. This is the round we have to move, but it's just so painful because I need to save it. Surely it's like... Okay, we move. Ah, what is this going to be, man? Is it just Versailles? Probably just Versailles or something like that, right? Come on, we need to move here. Let us move. Oh my gosh, bro. I guess it just ends there. I don't know this place. What does that say? Yeah, what does that say, though? We can't quite see it here. Gosh, let me move. Oh, wow, it goes past the sign. No way. That's the reason he also has not guessed yet. So, I guess we keep going this way. Architecture? Okay, architecture feels good for France. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of palms as well. I think you can grow those in France, though. It should be fine. I don't think it's like Britain or anything. Like, what is going on? Keep on bringing up the, it's E to emote, I see. Okay, we go France here. Versailles is like here, right? So... Guess that's what we try. Go back to home here. Can we see anything else? He guesses. So we got our marker down here. Do we not? This should be okay. Gosh, I'd love to see like a French flag or something at least. Because I could still be wrong. We got the marker down. It should be okay. Surely this is okay. Oh my goodness, so scary. And it is actually in Versailles. But, I mean, that's where I would have guessed without moving anyway. And we have to waste our moving around on a stupid tracker. But that's okay. That's the rules. That's the rules I've set for myself. And a lot of you guys wanted to see me go full moving. But for now, we're going one round per game. I really think that's better. So here we are in Portugal. Again, it's not really that good. Can we actually work out the city here? He'll be able to work it out quickly. So I wanted to say Lisbon more so, but Water also feels fine. I think we just go Lisbon here. It's more likely to be the case. Now, if we look around, what is it going to look like? I still think it looks more Lisbon. I would say so. And it is actually just in a town nearby Lisbon, so that's fine. Again, closer than me. Man, we're taking a beating from some players who I really should be better than, probably. Like, I don't really know East German Bear. I don't actually know him specifically, but we've played against each other before, I think. Okay, this is in Turkey. Western Turkey, I want to say. Could it even be European Turkey? Probably not. But it is like Western Turkey, like somewhere over here, I think. I'll go like Uşak or something like that. I think it's like this area is really the best. We do have mountains in the background. I think we get closer here. I really hope we get closer here as well. And okay, it is Konya. He goes Ankara, bro. Like, I don't really think Ankara looks like that, but he's closer than me, so he gets 1,000 points, man. That's not what Ankara looks like, bro. I'm kind of tilted. But okay, Konya was a good guess, and we're in Australia. Could it save us? It could here. Middle Victoria seems to make the most sense to me here. I think that's what I'll go for. It is a bit sus, but I'll go Bendigo. 6,000's number. I think that's wrong, but I don't know where it is. It could be Canberra or something like that. Canberra was my first thought. Maybe it's Canberra, bro. He could get closer than me here as well. Oh, yeah, Canberra, I think. Wow, Generation 2 Canberra? Yeah, but he goes in Queensland, so that's going to be it for him. Wow, we got lucky there. Yeah, that was my first thought, bro. I can't believe it. But we get 14 points, so at least we're back above where we started the video. Guys, thank you very much for watching the video. A bit of a stressful one there. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, goodbye.